Yo! Hi! Hold on. Hold. Yo! How are we doing? How's it going? What a mom. Oh, God, it took me forever to get set up for stream today. Hi! Hi! Hi, Conquer. Hello. Alright, first things first. I should set expectations. This is going to be a short stream. It's going to be real short. Because I am dying. And but it's all good. It's all good. Hi, yeah, I missed you guys too. I literally got back yesterday, and then I went to work today, and oh boy, I'm real tired, but I'm just kind of running on adrenaline right now. I've just been like amped on adrenaline for like the past like 6 days. So here we are. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Happy Monday. Well, let me finish getting shit set up. I'm gonna hope nothing is broken. We should be good. Where's the volume low? That should be fine. Cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. God, my weekend was so crazy, but honestly, so fucking awesome. Genuinely. Like, I'll get into it, but like, my weekend was so... I don't even know where to start. My weekend was so much better than I ever could have dreamed. Like, I went into it trying to be like, yeah, I gotta be like, no, you haven't, young. I'm about to get into it. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend. Genuinely, I try to keep like low expectations, just being like, don't get too crazy with it, like just have a good time, enjoy whatever it is, don't have expectations. Oh my god, my weekend was so much better than I ever could have hoped. Oh my god, shit's all fucked up. Saw your picture with Buff. No, you didn't. Oh no. That's the thing. Conquer. I guess Conquer just knows what my face looks like now. No, you don't. But yeah, no. 4th of July weekend was awesome. Ooh, nice. Oh, good. That's good. Oh, right. Oh. That's right. I posted it in my Discord. Ignore what I said. Ignore it all. Ignore that. Buff is short. I know. I'll get to those photos. Oh no, is VTube Studio broken? Fuck. Hold on. Hold. Give me one sec. I'm gonna disappear for a second. Give me one sec. Let me go. Pop. Oh, never mind. Wait. We're gonna do this super fast because I know it's broken and I should be able to fix it. One sec. Or maybe I don't know what's wrong. Oh well. I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna jump into it. Oh my god, I'm gonna tickle your head with this hammer. The hammer might be broken, but the bonk sound effect should still work. I don't know why. You can try it again. Let me actually, hold on. Let me do, did that work? Darn. I'll fix it later. Oh well, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. But no, yeah, I'm glad you had an awesome 4th of July weekend. Um, hi, little light. Well, just imagine punching your head. Yeah, that works. What do we buy? Oh, we will get there. We will get there, little light. Don't you worry. Because I spent so much money. I spent so much. We'll get into it. We'll get there. Yeah, no. You know what? Let's just jump right on into it. I've seen some of Halon's stuff. Alex also got a ton of stuff. Broke alert. Shut up. No. Let's just jump into it then. So, God, my weekend. Did I stream on Tuesday? I did, because I was still. I remember now. The 18 plus stuff is wild. I cannot show that off on my stream, but, did he show you my stuff? Did he show you my 18 plus stuff from Anime Expo? No, yeah, so, basically, don't worry, Elle, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe. I can't show it on Twitch, you're safe. No, yeah, so I streamed on Tuesday. I streamed for like 4 hours, which was way longer than I thought that was gonna go. So that was fun. And then I had to do all of my packing still. So I went, it's 10 p.m. We're aiming to leave around 8, 9 a.m. I'm just gonna pack up in the morning. So I just went to bed, woke up at like 5 a.m. and just did all my packing and all that fun stuff. So I packed up and then we drove down to LA. So like I live in NorCal, so like 6-7 hour drive, something like that. Not too terrible. Not the greatest overall. But had some yummy in and out, which was always good. And then yeah, Wednesday was just drive down there, check into the hotel, chill out a little bit, and then the next day was the start of the con. And so I was looking at the schedules and stuff. She won't show us that stuff. She knows we're pure souls, of course. So pure and say so. Docs that narrows it down to a few million people. Oh god. I don't even want to think about. I'm like, if I think about it, I'm like, someone could figure out who I was. Enough stuff is out there. I'm sure. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. Especially not right before I'm about to show you a bunch of photos I took. We're not gonna think about that. But no, yeah. So for those unfamiliar, AX stands for Anime Expo. And I went. It's a 4-day convention. And so basically, my main objectives were shopping for merch and Vchiban. Which, to those unfamiliar, Vchiban is a small group of indie VTubers consisting of Buff, Shaya, Rose Doodle, and Eye Candy. And for those who don't know, I love Buff. She is my Kamiyoshi. She is the main reason I got into streaming and VTubers and all that fun stuff. So one of my main objectives for going to AX was purely just like, I want to go meet my Yoshis in person. I want to say hi, and just, I want that experience. And so I looked, and on their schedules, they were doing stuff Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they weren't doing anything Thursday. So I was like, oh, all right, Thursday is shopping day. So I went so crazy just running around. So let's go. And also, like, did I see when Reese finished her buff art? I saw. It's so good. It's so good. I'll try and get around to showing that a little later. Let's do, so I go here, and then I do bum, 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 bum. And then I pull you up, and then we go boom. Cool. So yeah, so basically, this is Endless Zone Zero. So our strategy kind of for the first day was we were like, okay, Hoyoverse is gonna be fucked. It's gonna be fucked trying to get into Hoyoverse. So we're gonna try and go there first. We're gonna try and be there early. We're gonna try and sneak in right as they open and go straight to Hoyoverse. So that's what we did. And like when we were in line, we were in front of these like Zenless Zone Zero cosplayers, which gorgeous, fantastic, love to see that. And so, no, yeah, but literally, again, we got in there like so early. And we may or may not have cut the lines, but we're not going to talk about that. Shh, we definitely didn't cut the lines at all, not at all. But no, so, but even then, just going straight to Hoyoverse, we were immediately capped off. We did not make the first cap of the lines. Which, like, oh well. So we saw the Zenless Zone Zero cosplayers. And again, gorgeous. And then so I was like, okay, well, if I can't go to Hoyoverse, it's time. It's time to go to Apari. It's time to go to Apari and spend all of my money. So of course, so for those unfamiliar, Vchiban just announced a collaboration with Apari, which is a clothing brand made by an independent artist. And they were debuting it at Anime Expo for pre-orders. So, boom. Guys, I look slay as fuck. I look so fucking good in this outfit. Holy fucking shit. And again, if you think you saw me during the con, no you didn't. You don't know what I look like. Nope. But I was like, I was taking like the first photos and like showing them off to the other pups, being like, guys, look, it looks so slay. Oh my god. She has a red coat. I don't even have it yet. This was a pre-order, but I was trying it on. And oh my god, it looks so, it's so comfy and it looks so good. So I immediately bought it. And then, you know, of course, the other members of Vchiban also had their jackets. So this one's, oh, never mind. I went and I saw the Azure Lane cosplayers, which again, hot, slay. You'd love to see it. And I took this one especially for you, Conquer. Because I know you're a fan of Azure Lane. Here, wait, let me move. I want to move this over there. And just slide this over. Sorry, I'm like adjusting some things real quick. Do that. There we go. Cool. And now I can see chat. And not just on my little stream preview. Cool. So yeah, they had some Azure Lane cosplayers, which I was like, slay, love to see. And then Shia buns, which I'm also like, I'm sorry. I had no idea I could look so good in pastel. What? Can I send you that? Sure. Yeah, that one I can send. I'll send it, no problem. Cause like, guys, I look fucking slay as fuck. So I also ordered the Shia bun one. Are you gonna buy all the jackets? I thought about it, but I did not. I bought the Buff Pup and the Shia bun one, and I only got those two. Cause y'all, do y'all want to guess how much the jackets were? Like one jacket. Cause oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me take a sip of sip of tea. $200. Try $240. So as much as I would have loved to have all four, I'm not that rich. I can't just be dropping $1,000. But I did. I got two of them. I got Buff's jacket and I got Shia's jacket, which I love. $500. Shut up, Conger. Shut up. There was also Rose Doodle's jacket, which was so cute. It was so cute. It was also, they were showing off like different sizes, and so Rose's was like a double XL, and I was like, God, I look fucking tiny in this. The double XL was not my size, but it looked so good. I was like, damn. I really like the painter stuff on the back. It looks really good. But I was like, I can't get all four. I can't. But there was also eye candies, which was also really good. And they had fucking slay designs. But yeah, so fucking made a beeline over to Apari. Immediately minus $500. Which I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. That's in my budget. You know, we're fine. She's so damn hot. True. Both the model and IRL. Which I will get into. I'll get into later. So I'm trying to think what the next picture is, but I don't remember. Oh, there was also Arknights cosplayers, which like love to see the Arknights Enfield. Dude, the cosplayers there were so good. I took a bunch of photos of the cosplayers, and those I will definitely drop in the Discord. God, they look good. I'm like, damn. Holy shit. I wish I could look so slay. That's one thing I noticed. Over the course of this weekend, I just got obsessed with saying the word slay. I'd just be like, slay. Oh my god, I love slay. So if I'm just constantly saying slay, I'm sorry about that. But I don't know why. No one was saying slay to me. It just became my default response, like, oh my god, slay, love. love. But they also, after a party, I was like, I gotta fucking beeline over to Gamer Subs because I wasn't sure if the flavor was gonna be available like day one of AX or if it was not gonna be available until Saturday. And it wasn't available until Saturday, but I was like, gotta run over there. And so they were premiering the cans of Gamer Subs, and oh guys, they're fucking yummy. They're really yummy. So they're like, the main difference between the cans and the regular ones is that they're carbonated. And I was like, whoa. Oh, this is dangerously yummy. Oh no. I tried the goof juice one and that was good. I was like, oh no. Oh no. But I have enough gamer subs. I don't need to order the cans. At least not until Buff drops her flavor. Um at least not till then. Sorry, I'm just like, what? Thought I adjusted that earlier. There we go. Um but no, yeah. Didn't it drop? I think online it drops on the 11th. Doggy style? Yeah. We'll get around to that. Trust me. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll talk about that. Don't worry. um, hold on. Let me drink some tea. I'm yapping too much. I'm yapping too fast. I gotta chill. Mom. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. That reminds me, I'm gonna make sure to like pull up the trailer. I got my first Gamer Subs cup the other day. Oh, wait, which one did you get? Which one did you get, Little Light? What did you go for? Cause yeah, Gamer Subs fucking slay. Love them. The basketball one? I don't know if I know that one. Hold on. Let me look that up. I'm curious now. I'm like, wait, what did you get? Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs. But mom. Boogie. Swing that boogie. Grab the kitty. Shoving him out by. Where is the basketball? Oh. Hello? Cups? Basketball. 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 Where's the basketball girl? I don't see her. What? Waifu cups. Do list. Oh. Wait, you got a jug? Oh, hold on. Hold. I found it. Mom. Over here. And then we do. Oh. Alright, I take it. I see what's up. Nice. This one? Oh, his wife. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, his wife. Nice. That's a solid one. That's a solid one. Mom. Yeah, no. So I'll get into my Gamer Subs purchases later. Cause I did spend money at Gamer Subs. Quite a lot, in fact. So yeah, they also had some figures on display that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, the little Iron Mouse figure. It looks so good. It looks so good. I was like, oh, love to see it. They also had some Licorice Recoil figures, and I was like, oh, I love my gun wielding lesbians. I love them. They're awesome. You'll love to see it. So they had those. I also saw there was a skishy from the I think the author of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and I was like, oh, you'll love to see it. That's my favorite series. You'll love to see it. They also, oh yeah. So going into some of my purchases. Because I W mine true. I'll pull up this one as well. Because I got the buff jacket. And I also got this one. The Shia one. I got Shia as well. As well as some pins, which I'll show off later. Mom. Have I watched the first episode of My Dress Up Darling of season 2? I have not. I have not had the chance. I got so many banger anime have come out like right now. But again, why would I watch anime when I'm in the anime? I'm in anime land. I'm at the anime expo. I don't have time to watch the anime. No, yeah, I've seen from the shows that have come out recently. I watched Call of the Night season 2 episode 1, and I saw the season finale of Apothecary Diaries. But I need to watch My Dress Up Darling season 2 episode 1. I need to watch I watched Arknight season 3 episode 1. Banger, love to see it. This is how bad it is. I haven't even seen Rascal Does Not Dream season 2 episode 1. I haven't even seen my favorite series season 2. Like, God, I'm such a fake fan. I'm such a fake fan. Oh, you hate to see it. Hi King. Hello. Welcome in. We're just talking about Anime Expo. I've had a good weekend. My throat is already dying on me. That's the other thing that's kind of fucked up. I don't know how I have the energy to be streaming right now because I was talking and socializing literally all weekend. So my throat might be dying a little bit. But oh well. Anyways, welcome in. I hope you're having a great time. And yeah, let me drink some more tea. Hold on. Life of a streamer is hard. Shut up, Conquer. Streaming is not the difficult part of my life. Fortunately, streaming is the fun, hang out, yap, be silly. But no, yeah. So I ordered those, and then oh my god. So I went down to the artist alley, and I just see in like just this random like aisle. Going to sleep. Hope I can watch the next stream full, of course. Have a good rest. Good night, oh. Good night. But no, yeah, I went down to the artist alley, and oh my god. I saw this and I was like, oh, did they accidentally spoil the new flavor art? Cause oh my god. Hot, smash, love, oh my god, what is this? Holy shit. So I'm kinda just like, but it wasn't the new flavor art, so I'm like, what is this? I still don't know what this is. Holy shit, like, oh my god. But yeah, I did so much shopping. And I'm kind of saving it for that new card art, maybe. Or maybe like Buff might be doing like those binder things or something like that. I don't know. I still don't know what this is for. Like it was just like casually down at the artist alley and like no explanation of where this art is from. And I was like, Buff, what the fuck's going on? Buff. But no, yeah, so this is some funny merch that I saw. And I was just like, I have to take photos of this. I have to take photos because it's so fucking funny. So they had these sweatpants. And I initially saw them and I was like, oh, ooh, Doctor Who merch. I didn't expect to see that. I love Doctor Who. And then I looked at them and I'm like, I mean, true. It's true. They also they had like booty shorts with a bunch of stuff on it, and there was like thick thighs saved lives. There's also actually I need to pull it up because I think it's saved out of order. Hold on. Hold. Yeah, it definitely did. Where are you? Did it not save properly? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't find it, but there was one. There was just one of them that it had a design that was just like this like anime girl like sucking on boba tea, and the caption was just like suck my balls. And I was like, this resonates with me for some reason. I was fucking crying at that one. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Where? I definitely took a photo of it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Let's do here. It already exists. Where are you? Am I? Oh, I'm blind. I'm so blind. Hold on. No, I'm not blind. What? There it is. Mom and mom. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm not super organized for the stream? Was this one? Just the casual suck my balls. I feel like this one would have been extra funny if I had gotten this one just like but this stall amused me. I didn't get anything from this stall, but I had to take photos. I was like, God, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my lord. And yeah, so that was my day one. My day one was just running around shopping, and I'll show you the full merch haul at the end. Hi Grim. Hi. Welcome on in. Don't worry, you've just missed my shopping stories. I was just going around shopping. you haven't missed the real stories. But no, yeah. God, that was day one. And so again, that was just like a ton of shopping. And I'm saving showing you guys the shopping till the end because the photo that I took kind of spoils a story. So let me tell it first. So day two, Buff was doing a event with Nikkei, and Shia had a meet and greet right after. So you know I'm there. You know I'm going over to the Nikkei booth. And you know, fucking slay ass cosplayers. You'll love to see it. God, the cosplayers were so good. I was like, what? Oh my god. So they had basically Nikkei just like throughout the whole convention just had cosplayers hanging out that you could go up and take photos with. And just, they were so cool. There was also, I don't know why this is so out of order. This I saw as well. This is at the Zenless Zone Zero booth, and I was like, oh, lesbians. You'll love to see it. But yeah, there was also, the fucking, look at this guy. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, this guy's crazy. This guy's fucking crazy. I have no idea how he sees in that thing at all. Like, that guy's crazy. And then, yeah, so on Friday, they had my Kamiyoshi buffed up. So, oh, that reminds me, I forgot to pull up something. Hold on. Because, you know, so Buff has her special event at like 11. So what am I gonna do? Hold on. I queued it up too early. I queued up the segue too early. Hold on. Hold. 1 sec. Hold. No. Oh. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Dum pulling up this. And then I go over here. So Buff had her Nikkei event. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. There we go. So Buff had her Nikkei event at 11, and so I made this little post. Which, like, red shoes. What are you doing there? What are you doing there, red shoes? I thought I killed you. What the fuck? And you know, if we take a look at the photo, we just open it up real quick. We take a quick little peek around. Who could that be? Who could that be sitting on the floor, decked out in Buff Pup merch? Whoever could that be? Me just like hanging out because I'm here for Buff. I got nothing going on this morning. I'll just hang out. Who could that be? Oh, it could be anyone. The stalker. I'm fucking sitting cross-legged. What do you mean stalker position? Shut up, Grim. Shut up. Silence. Coming in. No, yeah, okay, wait, let me reset this a little. Bomb. And then ba-da-bum. There we go. And so yeah, so basically I was just hanging out, taking photos of the cosplayers, and like, so many gorgeous cosplayers. So pretty, so good at cosplay. Amazing, love to see it. There was also, again, they just had them like on rotation, just like going around and stuff. So fucking cool. And then, oh yeah, I saw this one guy walk up to the Nikkei booth with a like Nimine and Shiloh standee. And it just fucking cracked me up. I was like, no, that guy. That guy's got some dedication going on. Well. Oh my god, so I was just like, he was so ready. He was so ready. And you know, honestly, why did I not have a life-size standee of Papa? What the fuck am I doing? I'm fucking slacking, you know? I gotta fucking step up my game, you know? Oh my god. But yeah, no, so again, I was just hanging out, and then I turned to my left, and I'm like, oh, never mind. One of these times, I'm gonna get the segue right. Again, more cosplayers. Gorgeous, awesome. Could have brought the pillow. No, I'm not that bold. No. Plus, I think it's 2 NSFW. I think I get in trouble for that. But no, yeah, so again, more beautiful cosplayers. And then as I'm just hanging out, waiting for Buff to come around, I suddenly see, out of the corner of my eye, to my left. Never mind. Fuck. No, again, so many. I don't even know who this character is in EK, but now I want to play it more. Hi, Streamlight. Hi. No, yeah, I showed this earlier. God, I found so many just like funny clothing items. And I feel like this one would have been especially funny if I got this one. Yeah, street light. But, you just gotta put a shirt and skirt on it, obviously. Oh, obviously. Because Buff wouldn't hate it at all if she was forced to wear a skirt. She wouldn't hate that at all. Street light versus little light, who would win? Oh no, it doesn't have to be a competition. It doesn't have to be. You guys can be friends. Yes, a very luminescent stream, of course. Lily was the pet name my ex gave me, so I. Oh, oh, drama. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Alright. But yeah, no. So again, I'm just watching the cosplayers, and then I look to my left and I'm like, oh, what's that? Is that Shit Boy? Shit Boy? In a rainbow bag? Oh, who could that be? Who could that be? Whoever could that be? And I was like, oh, Shit Boy spotted. Shit Boy spotted. Oh. And again, so yeah, that was Buff and Buff and Shia walking over to the booth and going and getting checked in before the event. And I was like, oh, I saw that. And so yeah, they walked over, and then like 5 minutes later, I turn around and I'm like, oh, is that Candy? Oh, oh my god. And so I turn and like I see Candy like standing with this like tall dude, and I'm like, so that's Candy for sure. Rose Doodle? No, not Rose Doodle. Can't be Rose Doodle. Turns out it was Gmart, but I was like, huh? So Candy and Gmart were hanging out at the event as well. And yeah, so they just went over back behind the booth. That was a running joke that Gmart was playing. Just like anytime people went up to him and like, "Who are you?" It's like, "Ah, yes, it's me, Rose Doodle, the fourth member of Vchiban." Ragged me up, which you totally stole from them, right? No, no, I did not. I would never steal from my Yoshis. Never. But no, yeah, and then so Buff comes out like 5 minutes before the event and does a little crowd warm up. So I wanted to show you that.
Hello? Okay. Oh. Don't look at me, I swear. Okay, here we go. Hi guys, we're doing this in 5 minutes. Are you excited? Woo! Yay, DJ! Aren't they beautiful? Look at our clusters. Look at them. We're gonna do the nice game in 5 minutes. Thank you guys so much for coming. And yeah, I'm very excited. Yay!
Guys, my Yoshi is fucking adorable. I love her. I ended up recording the whole Nikkei event. What are you looking at, Grim? What are you looking at? No, yeah, I ended up recording the whole event, but that's like 20 minutes long, so maybe I'll show it another time. I kind of want to leave it for like let Buff show it off first. I don't want to. I want to let them show that off first, and if they do, then we can watch it together. But yeah, no. So that was a little crowd warm up. And some of the pups were like, "Oh, can you like take a video of the crowd and stuff?" And so like when I was doing the panoramic, Bob and Shia were just like, "Hi." They fucking clocked me instantly. They were like, "I see you. I know where you are in this crowd." Like, You're so cute. Ozzy trying not to squeal like a fangirl. The struggle was real. The struggle, look, I kept it internal. I was just like, I'm so normal. I'm such a normal human being right now. I'm so normal. I'm not screaming internally and like wanting to just be like, not at all. I wasn't like that at all. I was so normal. But no, yeah, so that was just kind of before the event, and they did the event. Could they ever tell? Buff wearing buffalo pants shirt had keychain. I know I was so inconspicuous. I don't know how they saw me. I don't know how they saw me at all. Probably for the best if they found out. I did not steal from them. I did not. No, yeah, and then so they did the event, and just kind of after the event, they just kind of hung out and chatted for a little while, which was awesome. And I was like, so I had seen Buff Pup at Offkai, and I was like, at Offkai, I was like, Buff, I have something for you. If I bring it to Anime Expo, do you want this? And oh god, do I even have that photo ready? Hold on. I might not have that photo ready. Hold on. Hold on. What? Give me a second. I have to search through my DMs to Grim, because I know I sent it to Grim. Hold on. Hold. Image. Did I not send it to Grim? Oh shit. Has image. Oh, here we go. Did I not? Come on. Grim, did I not send that to you? What? Did I really not? God damn it. Ah. I did not. Fuck. Okay, wait. I don't know. Basically, it was a cool. Yeah, it was like 3 months ago. Oh. Maybe. Hold on. Let me refine. Werewolf? Oh, I found it. Let's go. There we go. Mom. Found it. Hold on. Hold. I just had to command search a werewolf in our DMs. Which, there were a lot of hits. But, I found it. Mom. I had found this print from New Orleans. Yeah. I had found this print from New Orleans that was like this sick ass like she-werewolf print, and I was like, ooh, this is so buffcore. I need it. I need this. And so at Offkai, I brought it to Offkai and I showed it to Buff virtually, and I was like, if I bring this to AX, do you want it? Like, do you want this as a gift? And she was like, ooh, that's so sick. Yes, I do want it. So I brought it with me to AX, and so right after the Nikkei panel, I was like, Buff, I have something for you. And so I like pull it out, and she was like, oh my god. And like turns to Shia, it's like, Shia, look, Shia. This was remember Space and Time from Offkai? This is the print that they were talking about. Like, and I was like, I'm sorry. My Yoshis are fucking talking about me and like know me my name because I hadn't introduced myself at Space and Time at that point. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. So I was like, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out. And I was just like, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. And then Buff goes, you know, I have something for you. And I was like, oh, what? You do? And she goes, let me switch over to this. She goes, yeah, I brought a few. And I brought one specifically to give to you. And I was like, oh, what? What? Oh, guys, Buff brought me a pup plush. Because, for context, these little plushies were like a merch item from like 3 years ago. Yeah, she gave it to me. Hand fucking was like, I brought this for you. And I was like, oh. No, no, I did not have one. That was like the one thing that I didn't have. Cause like this merch dropped from like 3 years ago. And like I found Bubba like a little over 2 years ago now. So like I wasn't in the fandom when the pup plush was a thing. And so I was always so sad that I missed out. And I would occasionally, whenever she'd talk about like giving them at cons, I'd be like, "Ugh, I wish I could get one." And Buff was like, I fucking got you here, and fucking pulls it out in the rainbow bag like it was apparently sitting under shit boy. And again, I'm just like, externally, I'm like, I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm very, very happy, but I'm so normal. And I'm like, inside, just fucking screaming, just screaming, just. Oh my god. And so again, I gave Buff a huge fucking hug. I feel so fucking blessed. Oh my god. And again, I was just kind of chatting with them. And like, they're so fucking sweet and kind. Ah. Like, genuine, this is what I was talking about, where I was like, I tried to go into Animix. I'm like, no expectations. I'm gonna see them during the meet and greet. I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna enjoy chatting with them for a little bit. Never in my wildest dreams would I let myself believe, like, oh, ah, that was so sweet. Ah. No, yeah, and so I got to basically they were just kind of hanging out by the Nikkei booth, and so we were able to just chat, like me, Buff, Shy, and Candy, just like yapping about stuff. It was so fun, just chatting, giving them all a hug, like it was so nice. And so basically they were there for like 30-ish minutes, like, you know, signing, talking to other pups and stuff like that, before it was time to go to Shy's meet and greet. And so, yeah, no, so basically, it was kind of funny, because, like, literally, everyone who was kind of hanging out at the, afterwards, after the Nikkei event, just kind of walked with Buff, Shy, and Candy, just like this little blob of pups and Vchiban, just, like, walking up to the meet and greet together. It was really funny, but yeah, so, went over to the meet and greet, oh, wait, do I not have that photo? Hold on, oh, shit, where's that photo? Oh, wait, I didn't take a photo then, that's my bad, I forgot I didn't take a photo during the, yeah, during the, during Shaya's one, I didn't take a photo. I took it at a later one. Because I was just chatting with them. God, fucking, they're so sweet. They're so cool. And I'll talk about that a little more in a second. But yeah, they had the meet and greet, and that was fun. That was cute. I was just like, hi again. Hi. Get them sign some stuff, which again, I'll show that at the end. Cause yeah, there was this, oh god, there was this whole thing with signings, but I'll get into that. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, they had the meet and greet, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna see the Connor Mousy panel. And so I went, and saw Connor and Mouse panel, and that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Like, I got pretty good seats for it, which was so fun. But literally, as I would, and this was about testing my abilities to be like, Lady Osiris, you are a normal human being. You are normal. You are not one of those fans. You are so normal. But literally, when we were walking, so like they had us line up like outside, and then you had to like go up like 2 flights of like escalators. And as I'm going up the second escalator, I look in front of me and I'm like, shit boy? I literally see this fucker right in front of me. And I'm like, what? And I just kind of like, I kind of say, I'm like, hi, Jaya. And Jaya's like, oh, and like turned around and it's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, be normal, be so normal. And like, again, they have like VIP seats, but like, as I was like walking by them for like the normal line, I was like, hi. I was like, you can't fucking make this shit up. What the fuck? Why are all of my Oshis right in front of me in line? What the fuck is happening? I was like, be normal. Don't look and stare at them. Don't. They're here to do their thing. They're not here for me. Be so normal. I was like, how do I be normal? What the fuck is normal? What the fuck does that mean? Like, but I was like, I'm cool. I'm just a fan, you know? I'm just a normal person. And I happened to see them in line, and so I waved and I was like, hi. And then I kept going. And yeah, it was great. But you know, they had, they were like up. Can you actually see them in this? They were up in like the second row. I don't think you can see them in this photo, but they were like in this row. They were like around there. Which again, I was so normal. I didn't even go up and talk to them. No. I just enjoyed the show. And then I left. And that was that. But I was very much just like, what the fuck is happening? No. Conquer? No, it was not. It was not. I sat in that line to get into that panel for 2.5 hours. Not just to go to the panel. And it was pure luck and coincidence that I happened to go up the stairs at the same time as them, because they were not waiting in that line. Don't even say that. I was very much just like, there was a small part of me that was like, oh shit, like, please don't think I'm stalking you. Please don't think I'm like trying to like find you and hang out. I'm like, no. That's not happening. This was actually genuinely a pure coincidence. No. It's not stalking, it's being consistently attentive. No. Look, if it was stalking, then after the meet and greet, I would have gone over to the Apari booth and waited for them, because I was like 99% certain that after the meet and greet, they were going to go to the Apari booth. But I was like, no, I'm super normal, and I'm not going to try and find them. I'm really normal. I'm so normal. Was there ads the whole time? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. um, X is just like that. Even like Triple Talon is just out on the floor sometimes. I know. I know. Apparently, like, Baby No Money was walking around. Fucking, I don't even know. It was crazy. Long John Silver's. No, I don't want Alaskan Paul. I'm glad the ads weren't too bad. I'm glad they were chill. But, no, yeah. So I enjoyed the panel. And then I think I went outside and I saw, oh yeah, they had the My Dress Up Darling, or not My Dress Up Darling. What am I talking about? They had ReZero motorcycle as well as the My Dress Up Darling car, and I was like, ooh, slay, love to see it, love to see it. And yeah, so that was cool. That was cool. And that was the end of day 2 for me. And before I get into day 3, I am gonna BRB. I'm gonna go stretch my legs, use the restroom, get some water, and you guys should do the same. Go do a squat, make your ass fat. And I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. And we'll talk about day 3 and 4. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you all in a sec. Bye. Ew. Ew. How are we doing? Have a good little stretch break. How's it going? Mom. Thank you, Conquer. No, yeah, and so basically that was my day 2, which was super fun, super fun. And so kind of going into day 3, I realized I should have looked ahead at these pictures. Oh yeah. So going into day 3 was the day of Buff Pups meet and greet. And so let me pull it up real quick. This one I had a lot more ready. Hold on. Mom. So here we go. So today, day 3 was the day that Buff Pup had her meet and greet and dropped her flavor. And so I recorded my live reaction to it to show to Buff. But there's no way to like censor out my face, so I guess I'll try and recreate my reaction here. But y'all, this is the ad that Buff dropped for her flavor. Y'all ready for this? Because here we fucking go.
Hot werewolf girls in your area looking to get freaky in the woods. Won't last a minute with
This
these.
is gonna be Len's being
Oh shit. Oh fuck. I did not realize I would do that. My bad. Mom.
horny. Ever heard anyone? Hey, big girl, so my safe word is. Oh God, please be gentle. Oh, gosh, oh, my hips are moving on their own. I gave her some.
Doggy style. Get your hips moving.
Hot werewolf girls in your area looking to.
Oh, you know we love doggy style. We fucking love doggy style here. Oh my god, Buff. That's my fucking Kami Yoshi there. That's my fucking Kami Yoshi. One more time, one more time.
Get freaky in the woods.
This is gonna be. When's being horny ever hurt anyone?
Never. It's never hurt anyone.
Safe word is. Oh God, please be gentle. Oh, my hips are moving on their own. My gamers up.
Doggy style. Get your hips
God, I'm
moving.
jealous. I'm jealous.
Hot werewolf girls and
I love my Yoshi. I love them. Why are you not? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. True. True. So true and real. Not hot werewolves in your area. Hold on. Bum. Bum. No, yeah. Fucking, oh my god. When I saw that for the first time, I was like, I love my Kamiyoshi. I love them. No, yeah, and so immediately, as soon as the flavor drops, yeah, her reaction was good. I can confirm. Yeah, no, I showed Grim my like actual reaction. Oh, the way that I was like, oh, what? Chat reflex streamer, trail. Oh my lord. Alright, let me turn this back on. And then yeah, so immediately I ordered 5. And I used code Vchiban because I'm like, it's Buff's flavor. Buff is already getting a big cut. Gotta use Vchiban to support the group. They had samples at the meet and greet, and so me and some of the other pups were immediately just like, cheers. Cheers. How much is it on? What does that mean? How much is one? One is $40. Don't do the math. No, yeah, so we did some cheers and did some shots. And so it's like an apple peach tea flavor. And guys, it's fucking yummy. It's fucking yummy. Wait, I literally had like 5 of them. I had like 5 of the sample shots. But yeah, no, I like took it out to them. Took the shot, live reaction. I was like, oh, delicious. Nearly choked on it, but that's kind of part of it. I felt the pressure of them watching, and I was like, don't choke. Oh fuck, I forgot. Speaking of choking in front of my Oshis, choking for my Oshis, back during the Nikkei, event, so, like, I did the recording, and, let me actually, basically, during the recording of that, well, no, right at the end, they were like, alright, let's all, like, come towards the front and, like, take a picture. And they were telling us, like, the cameraman was like, alright, you guys gotta crouch down in the front. And then Buff, like, turns, looks, I swear, directly at me, but, like, generally to the crowd, it's like, yeah, it's time to get on your knees. You know how it is. Like, and I was like, I'm sorry. My girl Yoshi is telling me to get on my knees in front of her. Like, never in my wildest fantasies would I have thought, like, Buff was gonna be telling me to get on my knees. Whoa. And so, God, that was so fucking funny. I was like, I down, like, I didn't say anything, but I, like, at the time, but I said later that I was like, oh no, they're putting me in the cage for me to get on my knees. Oh no. I didn't say anything at the time, but I joked about it later with Buff, where I was like, whoa, my Oshi is telling me to get on my knees in front of her. Like, I was not prepared for this. Like, whoa. But no, yeah, so I tried the flavor in front of them, and I was like, Buff, per your request, I recorded my live reaction of watching the trailer. Would you guys like to see it? Because Kenny and Chai were there too, and they were like, oh my god, yes. And so I showed them the recording of me watching it, and when it got to that scene, I literally, again, I just make like a, oh, what the fuck? And they just started busting up laughing, like, it's like, I fucking love that. And so, again, I showed them that, and I was like, and I was just like, congrats on the flavor drop. It's so good. And like, just chatted with them for a little bit. Just, yeah, yapping. I'm trying to remember everything that I said to them. Like, God, what was I talking about? No, yeah, again, just yeah, with them. Making some small talk and whatnot. I actually, yeah, when I went up for Buff's meet and greet, because so they had Buff's meet and greet was from like 1 to 3, and then Candy's was from like 3 to 4. But also Numi's meet and greet started at 3:30, which I was like, gamer subs. I love you, gamer subs. But like, I'm sorry, you not only overlapped Numi with someone, you only gave Numi an hour, because she was 3:30 to 4:30. And also, like, you put them with Buff? Like, oh no. So there were maybe some fire hazards, but oh well. But no, yeah, basically I went, I'm trying to, oh yeah. So I met with them. I took the photo with them during the first one. I did like the very like standard kind of like meet and greet when during like Buff's actual meet and greet. Like I went up, I showed them the reaction, I drank the flavor, and I just said like, so good to see you. I'd love to get a photo. I don't want to take too much time from the other pups. So I took a photo, and honestly, look, love this photo. Love to see it. My favorite part of this photo is fucking Gmar just standing in the background looking at his phone, just like Gmar just like hanging out. Oh yeah, Rose Doodle. Oh my god, Rose Doodle. So fucked up that like Rose Doodle was just hanging out there and just didn't want to talk. Like, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. She looks so good for an 82-year-old. True. Rose Doodle's very busy. They're very busy. Sorry. And so, yeah, no, I got to hang out with them a little bit, but like this one was super fast. So basically, what I did was I did the meet and greet, and then I walked over to Apari, and I bought Chaya's jacket because I initially hesitated on ordering both of them at the same time, because I wanted to see how much else I would spend at the con. So I went over to Gamer Subs, or not Gamer Subs, I went over to Apari. I bought Chaya's jacket, And then I walked right back in line because I was like, it's time to line up for Candy's meet and greet. I was like, I'm definitely not just, trying to get more time and hang out with them. I'm here for Candy now. Oh, spoilers. And so, God, wait, did I not take any other photos? That's crazy. No, yeah, and so basically, I went over and so I went back, I got back in line, and then I came up. So as I was in line, it was like 2:30-ish. So I was like, yeah, I'm at the back of the line. Everyone wanted to see Buff has seen Buff. Like, I'm not cutting short anyone's time. Like, it'll be fine. Summary of the trip so far, every 50 you walked, you spent $100. Oh god. Oh, speaking of walking, literally on Thursday, I walked 25,000 steps. It was fucked up. My legs were so fucking tired from Anime Expo. But yeah, no, basically, here, let me do, I wanna do, it's a good photo to hang out. Yeah. No, I guess this one's good. Good for the firm booty. True. Very true. But, no, yeah, so, basically, I was in line, and so, I could see, like, the Numi fans, like, kind of, like, swarming around the line, but they weren't allowed to start lining up yet. And at 2:30, they just, like, people start coming up, and the Gamer Subs person is like, yeah, the Buff and Candy line is capped. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? It's 2:30. Candy's meet and greet is until 3. What are you talking about? But they were like, no, Buff and Candy is capped. And I was like, Buff and Candy? What? What the fuck? And it's because, like, around, like, again, like 2:30, 2:45, they just, like, start lining up Numi's people because they're, like, causing a fire hazard and they, like, need to get them in line. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. What's going on? And so, again, when I kind of get up there, I'm, like, coming up, I'm like, hi, hello again. I guess I'm the start of the Candy meet and greet. But, like, they're telling me that, like, the Buff and Candy line is capped. They're saying Buff and Candy is capped. Yeah. So, I think there was a little confusion there, but basically, this was the time where I actually got to, like, chat with them a little more and, like, hang out a little bit, because, like, I was towards, like, the back of the line. Basically, there were only, like, 5 people behind me, and it was, like, 2:40 or something like that, and I was like, weird, I don't, okay, but yeah, no, again, I got to talk with them. I asked Candy, I was like, so Candy, your newest design features a queen playing card. If we were to see a full Vchiban set in the future, who would be King, Jack, and Ace? Who would it be? And Candy was immediately like, well, I think Shire would have to be king. And I was like, I mean, Buff could be king. Candy was like, oh, true. You make a good point. And, like, started, like, asking them, and Shire was like, I feel like I'd be the queen. And it's like, Candy was like, but I'm already the queen. Like, so I was like, okay, wait, so Buff could be king, Shire could be Joker works, and then, like, Rose could be Ace. Ace fits really well for Rose, because, like, you know, aces are very powerful, but, you know, when they want to be, they can be the weakest card in the deck. whenever they want to be. So I was like, Ace fits Rose perfectly, like. But yeah, no. And so, chatted with them a little. And then, oh yeah. And so, again, that was kind of happening. And so they were like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We also weren't allowed to do signings because AX was kind of being cringe. And so, you're actually, before I get into that, I want to show you guys the merch. Because I kind of want to leave the merch up when I talk about other stories from AX. So let's do that. So this one's my merch haul. Boom. So I'll zoom in as we go through. Basically, these two posters were from one creator, and I am so sorry, but I don't remember what their name was. I tried to get their business card, but I couldn't find it. It might, my friend might have it, but I can't find their business card. So they had some Sendless on Zero ones. So I of course, love the Jane Doe one, but also look at the Miyabi one. I'm sorry, this one just fucking. Ugh. I don't know why, it just spoke to me so much. I was like, oh, I love the vibes. I love the vibes. And so, I got this little postcard was from the YoStar store as like a little free extra. When I bought the Lapland pin, and on the Lapland pin, the ears wiggle. They're like bouncy. They have little springs behind them. I'll have to record a video later to like show how that works, but it's so cute. And then I found these pins, and these pins were made by a real pup on let me pull up Twitter, hold on. Dum-dum-bum. Mom. Oh, here we go. There it goes. Let's pull this and do. So this was made by a real pup, aka Trex. And they're so cute. They're so cute. I was like, I have to get a full set. I have to get the full set. So I did. And then let's go this way. So this was actually a peeker sticker from a creator called ConCon. Let me actually, God, I should have pulled these up earlier. Hold on. They are ConCon. And you might recognize them because I got a little, is them? No. Can I find their thing? Hold on. Spelled like that? Let me try. Con newbie. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Mom. That was created by the lovely Con. And so it's the same artist as the tote bag that I showed off. But my friend was buying a bunch of Numi stuff there from them. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get a little sticker. So I got that sticker. And then I also got from X3 Dusko. I got these, so they had Buff and Rose little acrylic keychains, and they also had a special where it was like buy 3 get 1 free, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta do that. So I got Snuffy and Cotton, and also they had these little these little doodle stickers, and I'm sorry. Nothing has brought me, nothing has perfectly captured Papamo's energy as this fucking little tiny sticker. It gives me so much cute aggression seeing this tiny little sticker. Um, it's so fucking cute, and it says like "Dog Dad" on the mug. It's so cute. It's so cute. And so that let me pull up. The sticker is so crazy cute. I know. And yeah, you can see their business card right there. But let me pull them up. Mom. There we go. Drop that there. And so they had a ton of stuff there. They had so many pins there. And I'm hopeful in the future they'll have more Vchiban and pup stuff. But yeah, so they had those. And then of course I got the pup plush, my most prized possession now. Let me move over here. It's so cute. I literally every single night I've like given it a little kiss before going to bed. I'm just like, mama. And literally like around the con, whenever I was feeling oversim, I just like pull out the little plush and just like it gently pet its head while like holding it to my chest. I was like, you're so cute and I love you. You're so adorable. You're just the cutest little pup ever. I love you so much. And it was so I love my little pup. It is I'm not exaggerating. It is now my most prized possession. Like, if my house is burning down, I'm grabbing the pup. I'm grabbing the plush. That's the one thing I'm grabbing. Sure, I'd love to try and grab other things. First thing I'm grabbing is the plush. It must be protected at all costs. They also had at the Iron Mouse Connor panel, they had these little stickers, so I grabbed them. Reasonable, thank you. I'm glad you understand. So, let's go. Let's stick with the purchases. Y'all. So, our culture was there. You know I had to. Like, I'm sorry. You can't look at that and not go, I need it. I can't just, I love. No, yeah. And then, so yeah, when I got the... That's crazy sexy. I know, it's so fucking hot. But no, yeah, literally. Also, when I went to Apari to get free shipping, I just ordered an extra pin, and so I got these two little pins. I couldn't resist the witch hat. The little witch hat, the Egyptian goddess. I was like, oh, love. Womb tats get me every time. Same. They're hot as fuck. Yeah, no, and so, okay. Going over to some of the signings, I got my Buff Pup art card signed by my Buff Cheyenne Candy. And yeah, I know, blah 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 blah. Card collectors gonna be mad because if I just kept the Buff Pup signature, it would have been worth way more money. Blah 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 blah. I don't give a shit. I'm never selling it. This is another prized possession, and I love it. Moon's Womb Tat higher up on my list of tattoo wands. Grim. 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 If you get a womb tat, I don't think you want to know the things that I do to that womb tat. I don't think you want to know. I think the things that I would do if I was in front of you and you lifted your shirt to show me a womb tat, if I were to describe them, I'd get banned. Straight off of Twitch. So I won't. So I won't say them. I'll leave it up to your imagination. Yeah, Conquer, definitely some of that. Either way, anyways, I got the card signed, which I was like, oh, love to see it. Very cool. I also, okay, so if you guys remember from Offkai, they had the ballpoint pens, and so they had these like cute little backings to them, and I was like, I can't throw away these backings. They're too adorable. So I've been using them as little bookmarks. And so the first day, they were still buff signatures. So smart. I know, it's so cool. But no, they were still able to do signings during Cheyenne's, and so I got the bookmark signed by them, and so I have one for Rose Doodle, and I gave them that, and I was like, I know Rose isn't coming to the meet and greets, but if it's okay to ask, I would really appreciate it if, like, you could just ask if Rose was okay signing the Rose one so I could have a full little set. And they were like, oh yeah, of course, like, we'd be happy to take it to Rose and ask. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. So I saw them, like I saw Vchiban a few other times, throughout the con. Basically, by the last meet and greet, I didn't get back. I think there was too much stuff going on, and they were trying to do the signings for the note cards. But also, that also meant that, like, Shire was like, just send me a DM, and I'll figure something out with the merch team to, like, get that back to you. And I was like, oh, Shire's telling me to slide into its DMs? Whoa. Wow, my Shire. Oh. Oh my god, Shire. Doing this right in front of Buff and Candy? Oh my god. So honestly, I'm fucking winning. I haven't done it yet, but I'll send that over. I'll send it over later and figure that out. But yeah, so going to some of the other signing stuff, during the last day, so again, some people, they were not allowed to do signings at the meet and greets because AX was getting pissy. Because so, AX apparently has this dumb rule where, like, you have to, they have, like, official paid signings through AX, and they don't want people just, like, bypassing that and doing free signings. So how they got around that is they just got a bunch of note cards and they just signed the note cards and then passed out the note cards, and they had these little doodles on them, and I was like, I fucking love that. So I got one of those with the cute little bun doodle on it. It's so cute. But I brought my Vici charger. And when I met Candy, I was like, Candy, would you do me the honors of completing the Vici charger? Candy laughed a little. It was just like, of course, I would love. Because it came with, like, Bluff, Shy, and Rose's signatures, and I was like, I need to complete the set. Yeah, and then these other two little things that I got, I found Nimo, and he found me. So I got the ribbons, and then Sage Darby was another pup who I met during the, like, hanging out, waiting for the meet and greet lines, and he gave me this cute little sticker. It was so cute. They were so sweet. All the pups were so nice and sweet and awesome. And I had such a good time. And y'all, I have not even told you my 2 crazy stories. I have 2 crazy stories that I want to talk about. And I have not even gotten around to those. But I need to go to the bathroom again. I've been drinking water like my life fucking depends on it. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And then I'm gonna tell you the 2 stories. And then I'll have to call it for the stream. But yeah. I hope you guys are having a good time. Again, go stretch your legs. Go take a quick little break. And I'll be right back. Bye. I definitely wasn't muted at all. You're right, Conger. I was not at all muted. I definitely wasn't muted. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, and so, as I was saying, I have 2 stories. One of them was really awesome, and one of them was really not awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with the awesome one. So basically, after like the buff and candy meet and greet, again there was this whole thing where it was like they kept the line super early and like basically kind of got rid of Candy's meet and greet, which is kind of cringe and weird, but like I kind of empathize with gamer subs. They were in a hard place with like AX pressuring them and stuff. But so again, Buff still wanted to do some signings. So the way that they got around this was like they were like, alright y'all, show me the drugs. Fucking we straight up were like walking. We did like a whole lap around the event hall, just like coming up and like following Buff. She like walked and signed stuff and was like, all right, give me the next one, give me the next one, like sign and like pass it back, sign, and all we're just constantly walking because basically if we stopped anywhere and like started to form a crowd, then we would have gotten in trouble. But we're like, they can't get us in trouble, they can't fucking catch us, like so we were just walking in a big circle around the entire event hall, just like this like little crowd of pups, like and so that was when I got my card signed, because I was like, I gotta get something signed. So I had Buff sign it while we were on the move. And so I also had Shy and Candy sign it as well while we were kind of on the move. But so basically I had Buff sign it, and then Buff was very busy signing a bunch of stuff, and so kind of as we were walking, like I saw Shia was just kind of hanging out, so I just came up to Shia. I'm like, "Hi Shia, how's it going? Like, are you having a really good con?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're having a really good time." Like, blah, 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 blah. And like again, we just kind of chatted as we walked around, like just like keeping an eye out for security, just like had just like a super casual conversation that was like so fun. I was like joking. I was like, oh, Shia, you know, I was really hoping I'd get to see the shoes. Why aren't you wearing like the fun flamboyant rainbow shoes? Like, and I was like, ah, no, I had to wear these ones. They're so much more comfortable. But no, yeah, and like, so I just like casually was chatting with Shy and stuff, and so we kind of completed our lap, and we were just kind of in a corner, like by the gamerships booth, and just like managed to like not get in trouble for like half an hour. So like again, we were just kind of hanging out, and just like during that whole time, I was just like, I got nowhere to be, so I just kind of hung out, and I started chatting with Candy a bunch, and just I straight up chatted with Candy for like a full half an hour. Like, and I was like, guys, Candy is so fucking sweet. Candy is, this is Candy, by the way. Candy, oh my god. Again, I was just chatting with my Oshis for like fucking half an hour, mostly talking to Candy. I was like, can I hope you're having a really good con? Like, and we're talking about, she was like, yeah, I'm a little frustrated that like the meet and greet happened because like I don't want people to be like disappointed. Candy's voice. Candy's voice, true. The little Australian twang. But no, yeah, so I was just chatting. Kenny was like, yeah, I mean, it's really frustrating. Like, I know people, like, come out here to, like, see us, and I just don't want to let people down, like, and have people be frustrated that, like, the line gets cut off, and there's just, like, there's nothing I can do. And I was like, no, I completely get it. Like, I completely understand. Like, again, I think everyone knows you guys are awesome, and you guys are always just trying to take care of us, like, and you're always doing your best, and like we really appreciate it. And so like we just like hugged, and like genuinely I felt just like a really just like wholesome moment. And no, yeah, we were just like yapping and stuff, and like again, like as Buff was signing stuff, Buff just kind of meandered over to me and was like, hey, how are you doing? Again, not outwardly freaking out, but just internally. But I'm like, yeah, I'm having a great time. Like, I'm just hanging out. How are you doing? Like, I hope everything's been fine with like all the pups are treating you well, and like, being like, oh, have you gone down to the artist alley? Have you seen the stuff? Like, and again, like, I was just casually chatting with my Oshis for like half an hour, just like all of them, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, never in a million years, like, would I have thought, like, this is how my convention would have gone. Like, I felt so fucking lucky. And again, I'm like, whoa. My act normal, literally, like, it's crazy that, like, guys, I'm about to hit you with some fucking secret wisdom. You ready? You ready for the secret wisdom? All of your Oshis are just normal people. They're just normal people that are just really cool. And like, if you just like talk to them like they're a normal person that you really like, they really like that. And they just, what? I know it's crazy. It's great, but this is the truth. This is the insider info that I learned from going to Anime Expo. Your Oshis, they're just normal people. And so if you just treat them like a normal person and just like hang out and make casual conversation, like they'll just want to talk with you and like hang out. People leave. I'm sorry, Conker. The truth. It had to be said. It had to be said. Your Kamiyoshi, Winry, she's just a normal person. Wait. I'm waiting. What is it? Actually, I'm gonna zoom in on this photo. Look at the cute little pup. Wait, Buff told you to get on your knees. I know. I know. That was one thing that I was joking during the who's normal? What do you mean? That's completely normal behavior. When you meet your Oshi. You know? If you're chill and cool, your Oshi will just tell you to get on your knees. And you do it. And you get on your knees in front of them and you're like, hi, Buff. Imagine having the confidence to talk to people. I know. That's one thing that's so crazy is like going to conventions has made me realize it's like maybe I don't have social anxiety. Maybe I've just been weird. Been like considered weird my entire life. And when I'm put in an environment where like my likes and interests are not weird, like I'm a little social butterfly. Like I'm just like yapping and yapping and yapping and all that fun stuff. Like genuinely, I feel like that's why streaming has been so much fun for me because it's like, whoa, I created my own little space where like my likes are not weird and like I can just be myself and have fun. Like, wow. Just gotta find your people. True. So in cons, I fucking thrive. I thrive socially in cons. Like, I got to meet at like Offkai, I met the King of the Deer, I met Slynix, I met DRX, and then Offkai, oh god, I met a bunch of people. I met Poor Man Nate, I met Kwin, I met Cass. Yeah, I got to hang out with Cass a little bit. Like, Cass was so sweet. Cass was so nice. Yeah, no. Again, during like just a casual hangout, I was just like joking. I was like joking with Buff. I was like, you know, Buff earlier, like, I kind of asked him, I was like, how did the new event go? Like, I hope it was alright that I recorded it and posted it. And she's like, oh yeah, of course. Like, I'm actually really glad because like I didn't get to see it last year from like a third person perspective. So like, thank you for recording it. And I was like, yeah, of course. And then I was joking and I was like, I was resisting the urge to say something because I was like, you know, you're in work mode, you're getting sponsored, and yeah, but like during the panel when like right at the end when you were like it's time to get on your knees, you guys know what you're doing, right? Like I wanted to be like, I was like, whoa, my Yoshi is telling me to get on my knees, like my heart's not ready for this, like. And she was like, yeah. I was like, I was trying to joke a little bit. I was like, I'm being sponsored. Like, I can't go too crazy. We were just yapping and like, God, I had so much fun. Like, again, my Yoshis are so cool. Again, they're normal people, and you should treat them like normal people. But like, they're normal people who are fucking awesome. Like, so it's just really fun just getting to hang out and talk with them. Like, she sends the bottom in you the moment you walked in the building, of course. And you know, I'm honored that my Oshi knows me so well. I'm so honored. No, but it was funny though, because so, again, when I was kind of just hanging out, I was like hanging out with Candy, and so people started kind of coming up who like weren't super familiar with Vchiban and were like, oh my gosh, who are you? And Candy would just be like, oh, that's me, and like point to this keychain that I had on my like shoulder bag. It's like, that's me. But it was also funny because like, again, since I was just kind of casually hanging out there and like just casually talking with them, people started coming up to me and being like, you seem familiar. Who are you? And I'm like, no, I fucking don't. Shut the fuck up. Like, people started thinking that I was just like a big VTuber, like, in disguise, just because I was like I wasn't there like asking for autographs or photos. I was just hanging out and chatting with them and just like your roaster, of course, yes, guys. Grim, you can't expose me like that. You can't just expose that I am secretly Rose Doodle on my alternate account. Should have said that you were PewDiePie. Oh my god! But I was like, no, I'm. But one of them was insistent. They were like, "What's your Twitter?" And I was like, "Fine, I'll give you my Twitter." So I guess free promo. But I gave him the. I'm sorry, I forgot doxing is wrong. I know it's fucked up. Like, Gmart was out there doing so much work covering for me, like, pretending to be Rose Doodle when I secretly was being Rose Doodle, like... And you've ruined all of that, Grim. You ruined it all. I'm kidding. No, yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny, but also... I don't want to read into it too... Well, before I say that, so... At one point, basically, like, Juniper and Kiwi were also there, just, like, hanging out, again, talking with Vchiban and stuff. And so, again, people were kind of freaking out, being like, oh my gosh, that's Juniper, that's crazy. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I know of Juniper. I haven't really watched them all that much. But again, it's crazy how far just treating your Oshis like a normal person goes. Because again, Juniper did not know who I was, but I was just kind of like, whenever there was a little, I was like, hi, how you doing? Are you having a good con? I hope you're doing well. And just like talked with Juniper a little. And at one point, like everyone in Vchiban had to like go back into the booth. Juniper was like, oh, shit. I'm hanging out with them, but like, I don't really want to go back there right now. And I was like, oh yeah, no worries. Like, if you want me to hang out, just like keep me company, like, totally fine, happy to hang out. They were like, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate it. I'm like, so I just hung out and just chatted with Juniper for like 5 minutes, like. And I'm sure if any Juniper stands were here, I know they'd be like, I'm sorry, what? Genuinely, I don't know what the fuck happened to me during Index. So I was like, I'm just like casually hanging out with this VTuber. It's like, this is fucking crazy. Monster Girl solidarity, true. So fucking true. Oh, speaking of, real quick tangent, which I forgot to show on stream before I went to Offkai. Hold. Dom. Hold on, real quick. Grim made this little doodle of like the new model that I hope to use. And it's like, Prime Month is over, Iris. You know what that means, huh? What? Do you want us to be like cishet? What? What does that mean, Grim? What does it mean? But it really is. It's such a shame. It's such a shame that we're just not allowed to be gay anymore. It's really such a shame. I can't believe it's July already. I can't believe it. Guess we just can't be gay anymore. Such a shame. Such a shame. Just casually hanging out with celebrities. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just hanging out. My favorite buff model, same. Funko Pop Buff. I love Funko Pop Buff. But yeah, no. Girl, this is so fucking sweet. I fucking love to see it. And just seeing this. I fucking love it. I love it. I know Cherish is still working on like the full reference sheet for it, but I'm excited. It's also like, wow, I already have alternate outfits. Wow. This is so fucking cool and sweet. Again, thank you so much, Grim. I think it looks so cool. I was feeling the high of summer break. Awesome. I love it. So glad. But no, yeah. So literally, again, ending story number 1. When Vchiban kind of came back out, Candy just kind of walks up to me and is like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna go to lunch," and like pauses, and I'm like, "Candy, are you about to invite me to lunch?" But I think she like paused for a second and went, "You're waiting for your friend? Yes, you're okay. Yeah, you're gonna wait." And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Again, have a good lunch." And again, thank you so much for hanging out. Like, have you have a great lunch? Have a great the But I was like, what the fuck is going on? For half a second, I feel like Candy was like half a second away from just like inviting me to lunch, and then like caught herself and was like, "Wait, no, this is a van." Like, I was like, yeah, sweet, awesome, have a great time, Candy. So yeah, I hung out. I waited for my friend. My friend was was doing the new meet and greet afterwards. And oh my god, so that was one thing that was so interesting, is like the difference between fandoms that I noticed. Cause like, first of all, the pups, and I'm not just saying this cause like I'm a pup, but like the pups are genuinely, let me go. Hold on. The pups. I love you. No, yeah, but the pups are so fucking sweet and kind and like respectful, and I'm like, oh, I fucking pups stick together. True. They were so nice. They were so nice, and genuinely, I loved hanging out with like all of them. They were so cool. Though I remember I was like watching the Numi meet and greet while I was waiting for my friend, and I was like, whoa, the Numi fans they're intense. Like not in a bad way, but like, whoa. Like there was one like group of people that like were fucking taking their shirts off and like flexing in front of Numi, like, yeah, you like this Numi? And I'm like, what? Numi? Little light, do you want to see the merch? I can quickly go through it again. Do you want to see? This is all the merch that I can show on Twitch. I got 2 other stickers that I can't show in this photo. But I can DM them too if you want. So we had the Jane Doe from Zenless Zone Zero poster. We also had the Hosumiyami poster from Zenless Zone Zero. I got this little free postcard from the Arknights pop-up. I got these little acrylic keychains from at a real pub at the artist alley, and this is a Vchiban. They're my OCs. I love them. I got my buff card signed by Buff Up Candy and Shia. I got this little pin from the Arknight store. I got my little bookmarks signed by 3 of my OCs. I got, this is a joke that I can't really explain. I got that signed by Candy to complete the whole thing. During the signings, they also gave out these little note cards with all the signatures on them. They're super cute. I love them. Got this little sticker and ribbons from people that I met. Got these little pins from Apari. Got this hot ass sticker from ConCon at the same booth that Alex got all of his Numi stuff from. Got these little stickers from a panel that I went to. I got this little pup plush straight from the hands of my Kamiyoshi, which nearly killed me from joy. I was so happy. We have these beautiful pins and this little sticker from X3 Desco. And then what you really want to see is I got this hot ass fucking sticker from our culture. Which is very hot, but you'll have to see it. Anyways, the pups were super sweet. The Numi fans were, well, intense. Like, I don't know, but they were intense in a good way. Like, you could tell it was all very kind-hearted and, like, still respectful. Apple Lady. Jabro, yes, exactly. She's Apple Lady from that one trailer. Numi fans seem aggressively horny. Yeah, the pups are casual horny. We're just like, yeah, I'm horny. You're horny. But we're all chill about it. This is normal. And they're just super sweet and kind and like chill. But no, yeah. Basically, yeah. So I had a fucking awesome time. My one other story, so story number 2, which is not as fun. So still in the fun part, on Saturday I met up with some friends who were in the LA area, some like IRL friends from my study abroad when I was in Japan. And we met up and we got Korean barbecue, and that was great. And I got a little drunk, which is fun. But I get back to the hotel and I'm like, something feels very wrong. Something is not good. And like, it wasn't just like a I'm drunk kind of wrong. It was like a something is very wrong right now. So yeah, I think I got a stomach flu on Saturday. So I'll spare you the details, but I threw up a lot. Multiple times on Saturday. And yeah, I was not doing so hot. I basically couldn't eat anything all of Sunday. But yeah, it was just like a stomach flu. I think I ate a bad piece of meat or something like that. And when you say this, that's how you know you're right. Yeah, so I was not doing so hot, but like I was like, okay, let me sleep on it. Let me see how I'm doing in the morning. And I felt slightly better in the morning. Not nearly 100%, maybe like 30%, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear a mask. I'm just gonna go for the Vchiban meet and greet. And I think I'll be fine. Like, this is not a contagious thing. This is just I ate something bad. But either way, I'm gonna be super safe. So I went to the meet and greet on Sunday. I got the little postcard. I got to say bye. I got to say thank you so much for hanging out. And I talked with some more pups. But God, I was fighting for my life. I was fighting for my life on Sunday. Oh my God. But yeah, so afterwards we had a 7-hour drive home because we got stuck in traffic. It was like 7 or 8 hours, something like that. I basically at the start of the drive just like conked out for 2 hours, and then my friend drove for another hour after that, so they drove for like 3 hours, and then I was like, I got this. And so I hopped in and I drove for like what, 4 or 5 hours or something like that, just like all the way home. And I was like, I'm good, everything's fine, everything's okay. So yeah, I got home at like 11 p.m. last night, passed out, and then I had work today. Luckily I worked from home, so like I didn't have to do my fucked up commute. But yeah, I'm fucking, luckily my stomach has calmed down. I can eat again. I'm totally fine. I do have a mild headache, but like I'm fine. But I got a text from one of the people that I went to Anime Expo with, and they were like, I can't believe you're about to stream right now. What the fuck are you doing? I'm literally dead right now. Like, like I am just a dry little raisin. Like just the like dry curled up meme, like the basil sticker. I was like, I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Like, I was late because I didn't think you'd be streaming, so I wasn't looking for it. And that's so fair. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have been streaming, but you know. But, no, yeah. And so, yeah, that was my AX experience. I am in fact so tired. And I do have work tomorrow, and I do have to go in tomorrow. So I am gonna call it here. But one thing I wanted to do, I wanna get a quick thumbnail. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. So I wanna show the pop. I wanna be like, let me do this. I got this. Sorry. Sleep is for the weak, Loki. True. That's why I'm streaming. Yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed story time. That should be my last little trip. I should be around a lot more. So yeah, should be chilling. Should be hanging out. Let us find someone to raid into. Hold on. Let's go over here. Yeah, again, AX. In conclusion, AX was more than I could ever dream of. Like, I had so much fun at AX. Like, genuinely, such a blast. So fucking fun. Let me see. Who should I raid into? You know what? I'm gonna raid into Basil. Our our werewolf man. He's doing some art, and so we're gonna raid over there. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out, for listening. I hope you enjoyed my silly little story time. And yeah, should kind of go back to normal streams. I'll do some gaming, do some hanging out. But yeah, for now, I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.